The world is full of men, but very few godly men. Anyone can call themselves strong, but only a few have the strength to kneel before God and say, "Use me." Being a godly man isn't about appearance, success, or dominance. It's about obedience. It's leading with truth when lies are easier, standing for righteousness when silence is safer, and protecting what's holy when the world calls it foolish. If you call yourself a man of God, then you don't get to blend in. You were built to lead, to protect, and to represent Christ wherever you stand. God is not looking for perfect men. He's looking for present ones, men who show up when it's hard, who lead when no one follows, who love when it costs them everything. So if you're tired of playing it safe, it's time to learn what a real godly man looks like. A godly man doesn't care about how people see him. He cares about how heaven sees him. Before David was king, he was faithful in obscurity. Before Joseph led Egypt, he endured betrayal and prison. Before Jesus began his ministry, he faced the wilderness. God always builds men in the shadows before revealing them in the light. If you want God to trust you publicly, you must obey him privately. Your habits in secret prove your loyalty in the open. Character is forged in moments no one applauds, when you choose prayer over pride, integrity over influence, and humility over hype. Don't chase reputation, build roots, because storms reveal who's grounded in truth and who's built on sand. You can't lead your family, your ministry, or your calling if you can't lead yourself. Every man who walks with God must learn to crucify his flesh before he can conquer the world. Lust, pride, laziness, anger. These are not quirks, they are assassins. The godly man understands that holiness is not weakness, it's warfare. He knows temptation is not proof of failure, it's proof of value. The enemy only targets what threatens him. That's why you're attacked most where you're anointed. Discipline is devotion in disguise, reading your Bible when you're tired, fasting when you're hungry, praying when you don't feel anything. That's how warriors are built. The real battle isn't fought with fists or guns, it's fought on your knees. Leadership in God's kingdom doesn't mean domination, it means responsibility. A godly man leads by serving first. He loves his wife like Christ loved the church, sacrificially. He raises his children not by force but by example. He leads in purity, not perfection. When a man walks with God, his strength becomes safety for others. His presence brings peace, not fear. His authority comes from submission, not ego. That's why weak men chase control, but godly men chase humility, because power without purity destroys. If you want to lead, learn to kneel. If you want authority, live under it. If you want your family to follow Christ, follow him first. Being a godly man isn't a title, it's a testimony. It's the way you speak, the way you love, the way you stand when everything shakes. The world needs fewer talkers and more doers, men whose faith is louder than their opinions, whose prayer life is stronger than their online presence, and whose actions preach louder than their mouths. So let this be your declaration today. I will not live like the world. I will live like a man of God. If that's you, if you're done blending in and ready to stand out, comment below, I will be a godly man. Because the world needs real men again, men who protect, who pray, who persevere. Heaven is watching, hell is trembling, and God is still raising warriors. Stay strong, lead boldly, and let your faith be your shield.